Game. Where did we leave off? We left off. We had to bury those bodies, and we learned some alchemy. So what are we doing now? We have to find out. All right. I think Hans woke up. What's his name? Wow. Hope you guys are enjoying the game so far as much as I am. I'm gonna try to finish it. I'm gonna try to finish this one. Okay. What's up, my boy? Let me sit down.
Good morning, Henry. You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly
Why are you
good mood
talking
for
like
someone
that?
who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
This guy's back to talking.
Once, when we were out hunting, Hans was taken captive by humans. But with a bit of luck, I managed to rescue him.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But
She
the
not
thing
playing.
I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive. I rescued him.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes
Fortuna juvat.
Audentes
See now,
fortuna
we finally
ibat.
learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Alright.
Hans was badly wounded during a night raid on Talmberg Castle, and I had to carry him out of the battle on my back, so he wouldn't fall into enemy hands.
Gracious! Raiding a castle? That must be pretty wild, eh?
Indeed it was. Arrows raining down, outnumbered by hordes of foes mercilessly charging at us from all sides. I'm truly indebted to Henry for getting me out of that fix.
But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Geleoth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you.
Please
for
do.
your journey.
Oh, Bajana,
We need to be
I don't know how to
100%.
thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and
She
spade.
ready.
We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
I need a
And
bath.
you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And
Can I
you have
take this?
rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer. Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Trostevitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
Alright. Let's see what can we do here before we leave. It's the Owl House. So my health went up a little bit. Is it just going up gradually because I rested or what?
But I understand. Next time
Let's see what's in here first.
if anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
I don't want to rob these ladies just they just save me, you know. Oh, I don't have anything to pour the potion. Alright, let's eat a little bit more. Definitely gonna get full. You can't eat from this
It's
one.
empty.
Stand, cleaned it out. Alright. We may be good.
God bless.
God be with you.
Should we make another potion? Let's see. Let's try to make this again. Hold on. I'm gonna remember this. You would need wine, 2 handfuls of camel, and a handful of sage. Alright, so where's the wine? How do I... Water.
God's teeth, Henry. We've got to get to the castle before dark.
How do I add the what's in it? Throw the ingredients in there. So what does this say?
God's teeth, Henry. We've got to get to the castle before dark. Have you something
I
more
don't know.
important to do than our vital mission from Yoghtun Hanus?
Oh, was that it right there? Oh yeah, the bag's right there. Okay. So try this again. So I'm gonna get it down.
Henry, what are you waiting for?
Okay, calm down, calm down.
God's teeth, Henry. We've got to get to the castle before dark.
I don't think I grinded up the sage.
God's teeth, Henry. We've got to get to the castle before
I didn't mean to do
dark.
that. Did I make it? It was weak. Alright, I tried. There you go.
That sage needed a lower flame.
God's
Sage
teeth,
needed a
Henry.
lower flame. Alright. Remember that
Finally.
next time.
Where do you keep dallying?
My
I'm
apologies.
trying to learn, sir. God.
I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return
Yeah,
to
'cause of
Rattray
you.
with good news, and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads.
Yeah, Oates. Remember
Known
Oates?
Oates since
Man.
childhood. Damn it.
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us, and we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. You're still my protector, though. So you need a weapon right away. Here you go. You never know.
Where'd you get this?
Where'd you get it?
I found it in the dung pile. Must have belonged to the fellow I brawled with that night we got here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Alright, so that was like a little tutorial, and now this is the beginning of the game. What the hell? Okay, we finally made it to the castle, or outside the castle. Let's see what's next.
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine. And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed. And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir? There's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
They don't believe us.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
What do you think it is? To get drunk? Nah. I gotta clean up.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
We need new threats.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Well, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
They're very droll.
No, I was thinking more like finding their camp and sneaking in, stealthily. Find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming? What kind of chance do you think we'd have?
Quite a strong one. Maybe.
Bollocks, old pal.
Well, what else do you want to do? Go back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. Sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend.
This guy's such a downer, bro.
Why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside.
How does my face keep getting so dirty?
We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat. Let's do it.
About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Ooh.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half.
I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ooh.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
This guy.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads. That's the most
Fine.
important thing.
Oh?
Enjoy yours while you...
What was that?
Daddy's
Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right
Must hurt, don't it?
A bit. At least at first. But then you get all limber and feel great.
Hey, I found something out.
But not right
I
now.
haven't talked to her.
My belly would get in the way.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
We saved you. Me and my lord there. You and some other women were attacked by bandits. You must remember that.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
I like how we just like work and live here now.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Can't it wait? We've got coin, just not at the moment.
Oh, why? We'll pay you back when we see you again, which is never. Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's where I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right.
Alright, lady, calm
I'll
down.
do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
From far away.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Is von Berghoff recruiting men-at-arms?
No, von Berghoff ain't got nothing to do with that. They go of their own free will. They're fed up of ordinary work, so they try their luck elsewhere. It don't occur to them they might not come back. They just see easy earnings. Then the old folks have to do their work in the fields.
Where can I find work around these parts?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try
Alright.
Radovan the Smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers?
No.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this? Samin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there.
Ooh.
Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Thank you.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Alright, let me talk to him first.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though.
Excuse me.
You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first.
I'm gonna have to cut into this guy.
I noticed
He'll
that
be
too.
talking real slick
We
to
can
me.
work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I
My
can't
noble prison.
work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
You know, sir, not everyone is born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Ordinary people have to work their whole lives.
Cut into this guy.
So you should be able to manage it too. At least for one day.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Huh.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural
This guy ain't not
world?
going.
I simply cannot carry sacks.
Should I not give in?
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
Ask them again? Should I ask them again? Fuck this guy.
You simply aren't going to work.
Come now, Henry. You can manage those few sacks by yourself.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
Nah.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Dang. Calm down. So I guess we're doing this. I'm gonna talk to this guy.
Where is that bloody innkeeper?
I'm
What's up,
supposed
bro?
to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you.
Of
I'll
course.
move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Thanks.
Bullshit.
Oof. That isn't half heavy.
Oh. And be a better. A tankard of ale, thanks.
Does she want this?
To your health, my friend.
Said put it on the pallet. There we go. See some lights up in here. Hey.
Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That turns off the black bile and makes you...
Have a beer. You idiot. You've been hanging around with Miller Frazel again, haven't you?
And what if I have? He may be a bit odd, but everything he says is true. The other day, he told me to give the cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like. But if I told you they gave 3 times as much milk afterwards...
What's up?
You still wouldn't be impressed, would you?
Yeah, acting like you don't know me, huh? Yeah. You know you bold. You know you bold for this, bro. Alright, what's up here? Some rooms. Sleep in somebody's bed. Sit down. Steal. Nah, we not gonna steal right now. These people helping me out for now. We're not gonna do them like that.
You want proof? Aye. Right. Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio, qui licit non qui legalis. Is that supposed to be Latin? Clever you. Do you know what it means?
No. And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is on the one who declares, not on the one who denies. So you see, I've just proven to you that I'm a nobleman.
Wait, he's talking spicy out here. Wait a minute.
Remembering some words you heard in church doesn't make
Oh,
you
drink to that! I'd expect you to be more sympathetic towards people who've been ambushed when you've got so many bandits and other rabble here.
We are sympathetic, but you're no nobleman, just an ordinary big mouth.
How can you say that, you numbskull? I keep telling you we lost everything.
Would a sensible nobleman set up camp in such a stupid place? Somewhere by a pond? Out in the open?
What do you know about it?
More than you, judging by the shit you talk.
Damn, insolence.
Cut it to his ass.
Just an idiot, a stupid, ignorant village yokel.
Hey, your insults are starting to fucking annoy me.
Oh yeah? Well, you've been annoying me the whole time.
Let me put this down. Hold on, bro. Bro, they talking spicy out there. Wait a minute. Let me put this down. Bro, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate
This is why social media was created.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your
You
silly
have
made-up
me
name.
heated.
No apology then.
I am a lord, you
Looks like I'm
fool.
going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
Alright, beat his
I
ass.
give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
So let me handle him. Let me handle him. Okay. Do your thing. Do your thing then.
He's the one.
Do your thing then. Come on. Come on.
Shame on you.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, is they jumping me, bro? What's going on? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, bro. Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
I'll rip your ass open. Nice strike.
Bro, we wasn't going, bro. I don't know.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bro, how's we getting out of this?
Bastards!
Yeah, I say that. Hold on. How's we getting
This
out
will
of
cost
this?
you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that nest.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better
Or
keep your
what?
mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
But you wanted to cap at the pond.
Just like that.
Who else is to blame?
You.
You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Oh, and our little prince knows all about it, doesn't he? You only left your uncle's a week ago. All you've known up to now is a tavern on Rat-Eye Green.
Now you've gone too far. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Let's make peace with this guy.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Alright, screw this guy.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Master Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
Screw him.
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Yeah, Henry's too nice, man. He's a nice guy. Let's not forget whose idea was it to bathe at the pond. Alright, crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you, the people will react to it. What is a crime? I know what a crime is. Consequences, reputation, unrest, improving your reputation. Let's see. You can find your information by your reputation and play a card under the reputation tab. It says you aren't safe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid, and they might deduce it was you who did it. Okay. Anything on this? I don't know. Sorry for reading like this. This is where my brain's scattered. You guys can pause and read in order if you need to.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here.
Fast travel. Okay. All right, hold on, lady. Find a way to get into the wedding. I didn't read that.
You're Henry, right?
Mute.
Was it the other one?
Find out what
Trez, you
happened.
can't just walk around like this.
Boy.
Aye. Right away.
Where is my clothes, boy? Hold on.
Aye. You're in the right place.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well,
Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right.
Give me some clothes,
It doesn't
lady.
get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Help me.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Very
Freaky.
funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armor?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary. I'd like to blend in with the locals and not attract attention.
That's a pretty good idea. Tailor Bartoszek would probably throw you out of the shop. But if you can get by with things that are, let's say, slightly worn, then I could help you.
Thanks. These will come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semi. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
I need some
I
money.
have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf.
Damn.
Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
I really need something to wear.
I can see that. Save up for something or use those lockpicks. Either way, I can't help you anymore.
Alright.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Okay.
Do you
Let's
think
see.
Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Alright.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Alright. Let's go.
Hey,
You. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand
thanks.
is in times like that.
Where are you headed, if you're only passing through here?
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern.
I know I do
but
that.
I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Kuttenberg.
Ah. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Madame. Alright, I need a trough. Soldier. Okay. Let's find some.
The other day, I was standing in the yard.
Oh, this is the tavern.
Cloud in the sky.
Okay, okay.
The cloud looked just like you.
We need to find some clothes. Let's see what's around here. Let's see. Oops.
Oh, correct, you nightcrawler.
My bad.
You forget your clothes somewhere?
He was on it. Where'd you come from, bro? Music all dark too. I didn't know. Y'all serious? Okay. Is chicken cool? I don't want to have to murder one of you guys to get your clothes. We're gonna figure it out. Who's that? What's she doing over there? Praying to Jesus? Hey, what's up, bro? These are his hired hands. Okay.
Hey, did you forget your clothes somewhere?
Yes, man. Give me some clothes. Hey, what's up?
It's a sin to walk around bare-arsed, friend.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Your money, okay. Trader's money, okay. Negotiate the price. Alright, bet. A to Z. I need. What do you got? Shields. So you have no money. I mean, no clothes. That's what you're telling me.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for nothing too. Rob. Alright. Don't want to do that. I'm gonna get a trespass. No. Okay. Alright, let's talk to some other people.
Doesn't it bother you, walking around here like some kind of animal?
Well, it does. But I had no choice.
Have a good day.
Sorry.
God be with you.
Can't talk? Alright. She A1. Asbar. That's my girl. She out here on the job. Game recognized game. I'm no beggar though. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Who's this? Housemaid. She can't give me no clothes. She gonna die. Gerda? Gerda? You not fucking with me?
Did you drink away your hose?
No, I just... Sorry.
Eric. God damn it. Who do I talk to about clothes? Give me these clothes. Alright, what's up with you? Hired hand again? Alright, let's see who's here. Housewife. My boy, alright. You gotta have some clothes here. You do not. Oh, this is the buy. Oh, okay. I'm tripping. Okay. Do I have I should at least get some boots and shoes, right? At least. How much are these? What is this? Buying. Alright. Every time he has blood on it. These look like my shoes. Matter of fact. Alright, so that's one. Golly. Let's see. How much is that? Ooh, 2.9 now. Alright, hold on. We need this. Alright, so that's too much. Let me haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Warum nicht?
Haggling will allow you to influence the price you buy or sell items for. Select your offer on the scale and confirm it. Change offer to confirm. The trader will either accept or offer or not. Successful transactions will raise your reputation. Alright, I get that. I just want to play. Oops. We're at 5. I want to go to.
Here. And something for your trouble.
Wunderbar. Dankeschön. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Did I just sell my stuff? What's going on? Hold on. I did. I sold my stuff. I already have this stuff. Why did they act like I didn't have clothes? Why were they acting like I didn't have clothes on? Alright.
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because it was pissing down. All the more reason to leave it be.
God grant you health.
Mind where you're going.
Chill out. Chill on me. Alright, let's see where we're going here. Oops, keep doing that. Alright, what are we doing here? Oops. Find a way to get to the wedding. That's our main objective. Get into the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith. Gain access to the wedding party with the help of Miller. Side quest. I want to do some combat training first. I'm gonna go see let's see. Let's untrack this right now. Let's untrack the mutt right now. Focus on combat training. Is this him? Am I supposed to go so?
What did I do to you?
Hey.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting.
You just told me everything. Thanks.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
My
I'd like
official
to talk to him
pizzle.
too, boy. But he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Alright, whatever.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Okay. I'm looking for that, is it here? This is the pub, looks like. Oh man, I keep doing that. What's this? PI tipster. Dryer rack. What is that? Trader. Alright.
Greetings.
When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about...
Alright, so this is, oh yeah, I'm buying something, alright, bet. How much money do I have? I have 10, because I just traded some of my clothes away. Everything I need, I guess.
This fella who always got heartburn just before it snowed. You could team up.
Have you
All
come
we
to
need
break
is a
some more
bloke who
stuff?
can't get it up when it's going to be
If
sunny,
you want
and we'll be the
wait
three
till I
wise
stop
men.
being angry. And if
Three
you don't
cripples,
have anywhere
more like.
to sleep,
God be
they'll
with
look
you.
after you and
See you
jelly
later.
May God protect you.
Okay.
Good day to you.
What do you have for sale?
Same shit.
Maybe next time then.
I'm just trying to see who's here. Musician. Throwing them. I'm trying to find the combat training guy. I need to become deadly. I'm not gonna lie to you. One day I will stop with. Oh my god, he's all the way over here? Are you serious? That's Tomcat? Oh my god. Alright, wait a minute. We're not gonna do that. Let's see, you wanna help the blacksmith or we wanna help Miller? That's what we're gonna do. God. And he's this way. Where is the Miller though? Oh, he's all the way down here. Okay, so we're definitely helping the blacksmith. I need a giant shed. Alright, maybe I shouldn't grab stuff and I'm trying to be proactive and grab things, but this game's on it telling me they spoil. What's this? Dandelion. Can I do that too? It's just left fresh hurt though. See, like, what's that outhouse? Oh, it's the cabbage. Alright, well, we're trying to make our way. Let me see. Oh my god, stop doing that. Oh, we're almost there. I like that clear out effect. We're almost to the blacksmith. Who's this person? Hopefully they're no danger to us, or we have to handle them. Let's find out. Let's see what this guy's all about. A messenger.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
If you ask me, you should man up and tell your master the truth.
No way! Might as well crawl into the pillory myself in that case.
And if I give you a thrashing, that's a better solution.
At least I know you won't flay me to a bloody pulp. Will you?
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Very well,
sure.
Then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am. Ah! Oh!
Giving him a...
Oh, bloody... Oh. Fuck it. Oh. Oh.
You good, bro? Hey, you good?
All right.
Just beat his ass.
Oh, oh, that was rough. Do you think that's enough?
Oh, definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth, most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Okay. That was a very weird request. A wolf? Oh my god. You hear that? Yeah, his master must really whip his ass if he just wanted me to do that. Yeah, what's this? This is a different town, I guess. Go downstream. You're likely to find a pond. Bro, what the hell is that? Alright, hold on. Let's see where that goes. A nest, right? Where's the nest at? Oh, it's right there. I don't know what that was, but okay. Follow the nest. Follow the stream. Found the nest.
Nice. And peaceful.
You drink some water? This is like fresh water. No? Oh, what's this? Soap. Okay, okay. Bro, do you hear that? It's cave line. Let me get out of here. Before I get ate. Alright, got up out of there.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you too.
Don't cause any trouble, got it?
God be with you.
Tech off. This is the blacksmith. Hired hand. Where's the boss? Oh, Oh, is this supposed to be my horse? Mountain Steel. Okay. This is not my horse. But it could be. Alright, alright. Oh, y'all shooting some dice?
God bless.
Hey.
Maybe next
I
time.
thought you were somebody else. Which,
Jesus Christ be praised.
Don't shove!
Ah, well, what can you do?
who is this guy?
Oh, well then.
Well, hurrah.
Good day.
Well, good day.
What's new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Can
I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Move along, you vagabond.
Okay, damn.
Don't shove!
Peasant.
People call you the Mouth, right? They say you tell all sorts of stories.
I'm no mouth to you. My name is Denyek, got that? What do people call you then? Bughead? Arseface?
I'm sorry, Stenyak. I'm Henry.
Pleased to meet you. But you were right about the stories.
Yeah, sit down.
I could tell you stories so sad they'd make the devil cry.
Not today.
Or would you prefer something so scary it'll make the hairs on your ass turn white? But it's a lot of hard work for me. Now, if you had something to drink or a couple of groschen, that might help loosen my tongue.
You know what? I think I'd rather come back another day.
Not today, Mouth. Who's that? Oh, there he is. Blacksmith. I can repair my stuff. Let's repair that.
Great. Come back anytime, friend.
Alright.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine.
Ooh, just so happens I ain't to go to that wedding.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Okay.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Damn, bro, calm down. Alright,
Go over to the anvil and let's get started.
Well, I want a new sword. Where's your chest? Alright, then, hold on. I can't craft this. I gotta open.
Are you gonna get started then? Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up bit by bit. Try poking it around for a bit.
Okay. You can move the piece back and forth, and there's a furnace to heat its individual parts. Okay.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. Works the bellow.
How's he just holding this barehanded? Oh, I was supposed to hold it. Alright. I don't not be reading. Just be doing it.
Tell the temperature by the color, but you won't be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time and take a look. Try it out. See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. You've heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
Alright.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times. See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
This is crazy. You gotta make your own sword. It's nuts.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Hear that? Besides the spark, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, there you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just... tweaking.
It's nice.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
Thanks.
I think I'm good.
That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things.
Oh,
And of
thanks.
course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Oh, thanks, guy.
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. And they can't afford it neither.
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Okay.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Alright. Alright, I got a bed. We're a blacksmith now, I guess. Probably gonna end it here for the day. Please do everything YouTube likes on the video. Be back next time, and Make some horseshoes, I guess. And some new swords. That's pretty cool. Peace.